Hi y'all, this is So Blessed. Welcome to the Blessed Place. How y'all doing? Earlier today, y'all, after me and Derica got back from LA Fitness, I made a video and I entitled it Let's Move. Now there's about 10 of y'all that saw that video, and as I went back to review it, I noticed that there was no audio. Y'all, it was such a good video. I mean, you know, sometimes you just do a video and you just own. And my daughter was in it, and she was just playing around and modeling and posing, just being silly. And that's rare because unless we're doing exercise, she's really gonna get in front of YouTube. And I was just talking about, I was just encouraging everybody to move. And I mentioned that anybody that watched The Biggest Loser, there's this big guy, the biggest contestant they've had. His name is Arthur. And Arthur, I saw him on the treadmill doing 5.0. That's the speed on the treadmill. And my highest speed had been 4.0. And when I saw Arthur, 500 plus pounds, doing 5.0, I was like, oh, it's going to be on and popping when I get to LA Fitness. And today, my daughter and I went to LA Fitness, and I pushed myself 5.0, running, y'all, 5.0. I was like, Arthur would not outdo me. So Arthur, if you watch this, big ups to you. You were an inspiration. Because sometimes as big people, we don't know how far we can push our body. And then when we see somebody else who's the same size or even bigger, and sometimes 100 plus pounds from us than we are, and pushing themselves, and that's just so inspirational. And that's what I want to be to somebody. Just like Arthur was an inspiration to me, I want to be an inspiration to somebody else. And especially to big girls. I was talking to a guy at LA Fitness earlier, one of the managers there, and I told him that when I get to be the size that I want to be, that I want to be a spokesperson for LA Fitness. So y'all, I'm putting that out there in the air. I'm putting it out there in the universe. That Deidre, so blessed, will be an LA Fitness spokesperson. Be doing my before and afters. I don't know if I'm going to do commercials. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how they're going to use me. I don't know how the Lord going to do this thing. But I have declared it. I have named it. I have claimed it. And when I get to lose about 100 more pounds, I'm going to actually be seeking after it. He told me, do it. He was so encouraging and so inspiring. He was like, do it. He said, we have someone here who lost 50. He said she was 221 pounds and she lost something like 56 or 57 pounds. But he said, but she's like 4'10". So can you imagine? She's 4'10", I'm 6'2". And he said, and now she's a spokesperson, you know, for LA Fitness. And I said, I want to be a spokesperson for the plus size. I mean, because, and I was telling this guy this, because a lot of times as big people, when you're in your 300s and your 400s and your 500s, and you see these little girls lose, you see these women lose 50 pounds, I know that's hard. I'm not taking that away from them. But I'm telling you how big people, how we think in our mind. What's 50 pounds? Or, you know, or I would just be glad to be her size before she even lost weight. But when you see somebody, a big girl like me, who was 5 pounds from 400, and y'all, I wouldn't doubt if I probably hit that 400 mark. I probably just didn't really see it on the scale, but I probably hit it sometime or another. And you see somebody who was 400 pounds and who can get down to size 14, 16, or whatever it is that I get down to. That's when, as a big girl, you say, if she can do it, I can do it too. So I'm putting that out there. I will be an LA Fitness spokesperson. Now, tonight, y'all, I had praise team practice. Me, my niece, Danita, the one who y'all see sing sometime on my videos, and one of our praise team leaders. We had praise team practice. And after that, I asked my niece, Danita, if she wanted to go out with me, because I knew my husband, I wanted to go to see the heart specialist, and I wanted to go to dinner, and the heart specialist was going to start like 9:50, and my husband is not a late night person, plus he got a job to do all day tomorrow, and then he has to preach tomorrow night because we're having friends and family night at our church, and he has to preach. So I didn't even ask him if he wanted to go. So I asked my niece if she wanted to go, and she said yeah. So she hung out with me, and we had intentions of going to Red Lobster first and then going to see the heart specialist at 9:50. But we had a couple of little snafus in there. One being trying to get our eat on and ran very late, and then the other being once I got up there, we made it right in time. The previews were showing. It was like 9:56, and I said, "Is heart specialist on or are the previews?" She said, "No, the previews are still showing." Then I go in my purse. I don't have enough cash. Y'all, it's $10 each, and I had done used up my cash on gas. We got an Expedition, you know, that's a big gas guzzler, and I had used cash paying for gas. I used cash on our food, and then when I get to the movie theater, don't have enough cash for us to go in, and ain't no money on my debit card. I got money in my savings, but not in my debit card, so I couldn't transfer it. And I was like, "Do y'all have an ATM machine?" No ATM machine, so I could go get money from my savings. Anyway, but the whole thing is trying to get my eat on. Because if I wasn't trying to get my eat on, I'd had enough time to run to an ATM machine. Anywho. But me, she's like, "Auntie, that's so," she's so sweet. She's 17. She's like, "Auntie, that's okay. I had such a good time just hanging out with you and having dinner." So we ate at Orlando Ale House. So we got our eat on. We laughed and talked, and then I took her home. And so now I'm just getting back home from LA Fitness. Oh shoot, I'm so always used to getting back home from LA Fitness. I'm just getting back home from having dinner with my niece, but I never did make it to see the heart specialist. But I'm hoping that probably Monday, Martin Luther King Day, I told her we'll have the second half of our date on Monday. So let me just stand up and show y'all my little outfit. Y'all see that booty coming on out there? Get this little thing out the way here. So y'all, show y'all my sexy shoes. Bam! Anyway, okay, y'all, and back to praise team service. Praise team practice. When we were in praise team practice, there was this song that I wanted to bring to the group, and I have it written down somewhere. So I'm looking through my Bible. I thought, because I keep a lot of songs in my Bible, and I thought it was in my Bible, and but I couldn't find it. But y'all, I found something that is such a treasure to me. I have been searching for this for 11 years, y'all. I've been searching for 11 years. I wrote 2 poems. I'm the type of person who I call it birth out a poem about once a year, once every other year. And it's truly like birthing it, because I can't just come up with a poem like this. Like Danica. Danica is such a poet. She can just on a dime come up with a poem. I have to birth it and have labor and all of that. And I have these 2 poems that I found in my Bible as I was searching for that song, the lyrics to that song, and I could not believe it. Y'all, I could not believe it. I wrote this poem January 31st, 2000. So this January 31st, in 2 weeks, be 11 years. I'm going to read this poem, but you're going to have to follow me to the next video, because I don't want to add the poem to this video. I'm going to read each individual poem on 2 separate videos. So follow me to the next video, and one is entitled "What I Think About Me." It's what I was thinking about myself in 2000. And ironically, as I read it tonight, I was thinking it's still the same way I think about me, even 11 years later. And another one is "I Feel Like Silk." Ooh, ladies, y'all gonna want to hear that one. Yeah. All right, so y'all follow me on over to the next 2 videos so you can hear those poems that I birthed about 11 years ago. And speaking of follow, if you want to keep up with the daily happenings of the Blessed Place, follow me on Twitter. Same name, SoSoBless1. That's twitter.com/SoSoBless1. All right, love y'all. Y'all be blessed.